Hello everyone, this is Sam from Grigger Animations, back again on GA Extra with another commentary. This time, it's going to be on LEGO Star Wars Han and Chewie Switch Bodies. Now, if you watch the commentaries on my 2 Star Wars videos that came up before this, you know that I'm not a big fan of them, that I really couldn't figure out how to even make Star Wars videos. But this is the first one that I actually have somewhat of a positive opinion of. Obviously, it probably hasn't aged as well animation-wise, but honestly, I think it's a fun script. I think Han and Chewie play off each other well, which is funny because they're both voiced by the same guy. The plot is completely weird and random. Like, people will be like, where'd you even come up with an idea like this? I'm just like, I don't know. It just popped in my head. So, let's get into it.
Hey Chewy, have you seen my bag of Cheetos? They were sitting in the pantry.
So the walk cycle there, I think this is the first time I tried doing this walk cycle. Around this time, I was just trying to find different walk cycles, kind of like more of a slower walk rather than, because the 4-frame walk cycle, it's a little quick. So I just thought I'd try something a little slower. It didn't look terrible here, but like obviously it looked kind of choppy, which I mean all my animation was back then. I don't know, something just feels off about it, honestly. Also, like, at one point, there's just random, like, missile, nuke, whatever in the background. I honestly just, like, back then, even now, I'm just terrible at set design, so I just, like, let's find some random stuff. This here is supposed to be, like, a pillar. So, yeah, it's, yeah. I probably should have given him a different color couch for Chewie to sit on, because, you know, the brown, I mean, could have used more color, I guess.
Hey Chewy, have you seen my bag of Cheetos? They were sitting in the pantry. What the hell, man? Those were mine. What did you just say to me? You always do this. You can't just go around.
Yeah, I don't even know why I chose Cheetos for this. I just wanted to give them something really dumb to argue about. Because the whole setup for this is kind of generic. It's like, the 2 friends are arguing, so they have to spend a day in each other's bodies to understand each other or something. I don't know. It's been done before, like, you know, Freaky Friday or whatever, but, yeah.
Eating stuff that isn't yours. After a rough day at work, I like to come home and eat some Cheetos, but I can't because you ate all of them. Oh, you shut up.
Meanwhile on Earth.
You see, Batman, this is a body switch array, and with it, I can switch bodies with anyone I choose.
So, you know, looking back at this, like, what was Riddler's whole plan? Like, he makes this laser that can switch bodies with people, but, like, why exactly? Like, that's never, like, I mean, obviously it's a small part of the video, but, like, what use would Riddler have with a body switch array? And yes, obviously this is the ray that appeared in Fantastic Four, Mr. Freeze, and the Penguin videos. I wanted it to be a bigger thing, like to be kind of like a, you know, just a MacGuffin that a bunch of different villains use. But I kind of just stopped using it. But I did bring it back recently with the Martian Manhunter versus Marvin the Martian video. So.
Hey Riddler, what's that?
What?
So this whole part here with the laser kind of just firing off into space, that drew inspiration, and like, well, shooting off into space and hitting Han and Chewie. That really drew inspiration from like Phineas and Ferb and Dr. Doofenshmirtz, because in the show, if you haven't watched it, like the laser will always just like at the end of the episode, it gets shot randomly in some direction and just ends up to go to Phineas and Ferb's backyard and causes their device or whatever to disappear or whatever. So that was kind of the whole point of this. Yeah. Well, that's what the inspiration came from.
Ah, great. You caused the laser to fire into space. Who knows who it's gonna hit now?
Who knows?
Hey, Edward, did you do the laundry yet?
I forgot
All
that
these
Riddler's
years
mom's
I've
in
put
this.
up with your bullshit, but I've had enough.
Here comes the laser. And one thing kind of weird here, kind of, you know, pointing out plot holes in my own videos. When the laser's coming down, it's just a single laser, but then when it comes and hits them and causes them to switch bodies, there's 2 somehow. Pretty happy how these effects turned out. Overall, yeah, it took a long time to get it done, but I'm pretty happy with it. This is before I actually started, you know, using green screens or anything. So like literally, I had to let me back up a bit. I literally like masked out the outline of them to be able to show their bodies being switched or whatever. Also, when the after images disappear, I should have had that fade out, not just to disappear. Would have looked a lot better.
What the hell? Who
It's another thing I'm going to point out. Some people have already pointed out in my comments. Yes, I have Chewy and Han with the wrong legs. Because both they came from the same set. It was like the Endor bunker set. I think when I put them together, I thought like the thing down here was like an extension of like Chewy's ammo thing or whatever it's called. So that's why it's like that.
Calling ugly. I'm the one that's a giant hairy beast. You know those things don't mean jack squat. No one gives a damn about them. Wow, that's really depressing. I don't know. I don't even know how we got this way in the first place.
Hey, Han, I need some help with something.
That's
What
one
do
of the
you
few
want? I'm
times
kinda
that
busy
Luke
right now.
isn't.
Oh my God, Chewy, you can
drunk.
talk.
This is one of my favorite exchanges where like Luke's like, "Oh my God, Chewy, you can talk." Then, freaking Han calls him an uncultured swine. Well, Chewy calls him an uncultured swine.
Why are you growling like that, Han?
Don't you get it? We switched bodies. I'm Han and he's Chewy.
That's really funny. With the animation there. So like I already had his arm like as high, like or just about as high as it could go. So like when he like actually, oh wait, hold on. So when I like try to have it go even higher, it causes the whole body to like go up. Like okay, there you go. See, like the whole body kind of shifts up.
Han and he's Chewy.
Oh, how the hell did you do that?
I don't know, but there's gotta be some.
You know, it's a good thing I came up like. It's a good thing that I commonly have Luke be drunk because my regular Luke voice is just like my normal voice. So at least with him sounding drunk, he sounds unique.
Some way that we can change back.
I'll talk to my dad. Maybe he'll have an idea.
Yeah, do that. What should we do in the meantime?
I don't know. What do you guys usually do?
All right, what do they do indeed? It's funny that like they get drunk, but Luke doesn't get drunk at all. It's just it's quite the opposite of what Luke would usually do. Also, it's a little bit of clay right here. Oh, so this is very interesting. This shot, this whole scene here, I had to do twice. So the first time when I animated it, I animated Han with Han's lines and Chewy with Chewy's lines rather than the other way around, since obviously they switch bodies. So I think the reason the clay's there is because from the first time I animated the scene, I used clay for when Chewy eventually gets out of the chair. So yeah, that was annoying. But yeah, it's funny. I guess you can laugh at me in my misery.
Hey, and remember that time I killed Greedo?
Yes, you shot first.
Of course I did, man. I wouldn't still be alive if I hadn't.
Han, Chewy, wait, are you guys drunk?
I don't know. That was a weird walk animation. Like I had like the quick sounding walk. I think the biggest issue is like I hadn't really synced up. Cause like the walk sound effect I use, I think I was still using the same speed or something like that, even though he was going slower. And this makes it look really weird.
Han, Chewy, wait, are you guys drunk?
No.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man. We're like 127% sober, man.
I like that one. What Chewy says here.
Ha! Good one, man.
So anyway, I talked to my dad.
Did you guys figure out a way to change us back?
No, I'm sorry, we didn't.
Damn it. What are we supposed to do then?
I guess you guys will just have to accept that this is the way you are. I mean, you guys are best friends, so you should be able to deal with it.
I feel like that's a pretty dumb argument. It's like regardless, they're still like because like basically because they're not the same kind of species. So like Han would have to learn what it's like to be a Wookiee, and Chewie would have to learn what it's like to be a human. So, but yeah, whatever.
You know what? You're right.
No, he's not. It's supposed to be like some touching moment here. Which, like,
Same, man.
it's like,
Same.
it's so dumb. It's like, oh, if there's anybody I would want to live the rest of their life in my body, I would want it to be, like, what does that even mean?
Same.
So dumb. Meanwhile, on Earth, again.
So it's a body switcher, Ray?
Yep.
I wonder what this button does.
Wait, Robin, no.
Oh, get it? Because Robin's dumb.
Oops.
Sure is a good thing, you know, they were still there after all that time.
Oh, thank God. I'm back to my old self again. Let's just agree to never speak of this ever again.
So that was Lego Star Wars Han and Chewie switch bodies. Overall, I mean, I'm still pretty happy with it. Like, obviously, I think some of my newer Star Wars stuff is better, but especially animation-wise. But even the animation wasn't terrible. So far, of all the videos I've done, this one holds up. Didn't seem to have a lot of light flicker, like, and that was like a big problem I had in 2018. So like, that's really nice to see. Or maybe that was more 2019. I can't remember. But yeah, overall, I'm pretty happy with this. So it's nice to actually have a video look back on and be like, hey, I don't dislike this. Nice. So, after this, I don't think I had another Star Wars video for at least a year and a half. I don't think it was until Skywalker Family Christmas. Or maybe it was Stormtroopers Suck. I can't remember. But yeah. I'm going to try to keep on doing these commentaries. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoy this video just on its own. And I hope you guys will continue to enjoy listening to me talk about them in this totally thrilling or thrilled sounding voice. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time.